Hello guys, and hello to my channel C Programming, and today I will start my first tutorial on Python, on advanced Python. Please subscribe or put thumbs up on this video if you like it, and please subscribe. So first of all, I will show you how you can use a ternary operator and recursive functions, and I will apply this to just a known algorithm, which is the PGCD, or the Euclidean algorithm. So here I have it is in French because I didn't find one in English and I didn't have time to develop one. So I will go through the algorithm. So here two values will be imputed, two integers number will be imputed by the user, which are a and b. First of all, we need to check if b equals to 0. So if b equals to 0, we will return the value a. It means the value of the first integer number. Otherwise, what we are going to do, we will compute the rest division between a and b. Then a will take the value of b and b will take the value of the rest division. So this is the algorithm. I will say it again. So two integer numbers will be imputed by the user, which a and b. So our function will take two arguments. The first thing, we will check if b equals to 0. If b equals to 0, we will return the value a. Otherwise, we will compute the rest division between a and b, and a will take the value of b and b will take the value of the rest division. And then we check b again. If b equals to 0, so we return a, otherwise we'll keep looping here. So as you can see, we have a loop and we have an if. So when you are a programmer, the first thing that you have in mind when you have a condition to evaluate and you have a loop in your mind, so there is no better solution as applying while. So let's say definition, we'll create our first function, which is PGCD. We'll take two arguments, which are a and b. Okay. Then what we are going to do, put in mind that the algorithm should stop when b equals to 0. So if we want to keep looping, so we are going to use the opposite condition. So while b is different than 0, what we are going to do, so b, which a will equals to b, as you can see, and b will equals a rest division by b. Okay. Once we finished, we will return the value of a. Now if we launch this, now let's say PGCD of, let's say 10 and 6, which should be 2. As you can see, it is working. So let's go through. First of all, we need to, as we can see that here we are like doing some, what is called some recursive. Okay. So to do some recursive here, so we can see that we are repeating the same pattern twice. So what we are going to do, PGCD a and b. Now we need to check the condition of if we want to take down the while. So we are going back to the if. So if b equals to 0, what we are going to do, we are going to return the value a. Else, we are going to return we are going to return the value here. I think we called it, yeah. So as we said, a will take the value of b and b will take the value of the rest division between b and a, and this should be working now. As you can see, now we'll take the same value, but here it is new function. As you can see, it is 2. You can even check different numbers. Let's say 13 and 7, which are primary numbers. As you can see, it is 1. Now, as you can see here, we can see the code is not that compact. So if you want to make the code compact, there is no better method to use the ternary operator. Ternary operator, it is here when we want to evaluate a condition or statement and which have two consequences. We can have more than consequences, but it will be very messy. That is not the one we will be derived from the objective. The objective is to have clear, clean, maintainable and compact code when we are using ternary, and it will be easy to show it to other people. So for example, let's say definition, let's call it PGCD3, and we'll take two arguments which are A and B, and then what we are going to do, return, we are going to return A when if B equals to 0, else we will be returning PGCD3 B in place of A, and the rest division A by B for B. And here this one should be working. So if we come here and let's take the first example and we put 3, so as you can see we have 2. If we put here 13 and 7, it is 1. So as you can see, this is the difference between this. So in the first thing, we replaced while by a recursive function. Then in a second step, we just write things in in more compact way. Thank you for watching and see you next time.